My name's Gordon Stiles. I'm the CEO and founder of Star Rapid, based here in Zhongshan, China. We do rapid prototyping, CNC machining, plastic injection molding, pressure die casting, and we do a lot of low volume production. We help people just like you. If you're designing a product, you're trying to get a product to market, you come to us, we'll help you all the way from prototyping all the way through to production. Some people have asked me why the name Star Rapid. Well, if you've watched any of our videos from the past, you'll notice that I'm a huge Star Trek fan. When I was a little boy, I used to stand next to my father's big red chair, hiding behind it a little bit, watching the original series back in 1967. It was when Next Generation came along that I really started to fall in love with the show. And the reason for that is because it's all about the human condition. And with the character Data, who is obviously a robot, an AI if you like, it was all about how do humans, or how may humans, coexist with technology going forwards. And because of my love of all of this, I started to think about a video series that would help our customers to interact with, understand, and better utilize the technologies that my company offers to you. So that's where the idea of this new Serious Engineering video series came from. So we did a pilot of this video series we wanted to do. And as we were doing it, I realized that on screen I looked very serious. You know, I've got these furrowed brows and these little lines here, and I thought, hang on, that might be a bit scary for people. Unless, of course, as they say, own it. And I turned around to my colleague and said, let's call it Serious Engineering for serious engineers. Then I said, let's have this seriously ridiculous tagline, and we'll make it sound really pompous. And that's where this big stamp on the screen comes from, with Serious Engineering. Serious Engineering. By the way, that is my voice doing that. So where did that voice come from? Well as being a huge Star Trek fan, I was a massive Thunderbirds fan, especially on a Saturday morning watching the reruns of that. If you haven't seen Thunderbirds, and I don't mean the crappy movie that was made, I don't know, 15 years ago, don't watch that. The original series with all the little wires and everything, fantastic. In fact, if you've seen Team America, they took their inspiration directly from the original Thunderbirds series. All of the accents in that, or most of them, were actually done by British actors mimicking an American accent. So when you hear at the opening them doing the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Thunderbirds are go. That is actually a British actor doing that, trying to mimic an American accent. And so that is where Serious Engineering comes from, if you were wondering.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Now, we're not always serious, so we like to put a bit of humor into our videos. And as someone said in one of the comments recently, it's the best dad humor I've seen so far on YouTube. I think that was a compliment and not an insult. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoy our video series. And if you have any comments, if you liked it, write them underneath the video. And if you didn't, just keep them to yourself, eh?